I'll be teaching you an SQL injection union attack determine the number of columns returned by the query. So it all sounds complicated, but it's really simple. So let's get started. So firstly, why do I need to do this? Is because when you know the number of columns returned by a query, you have further knowledge to what to write so as to construct another SQL injection attack which is better and which knows like where to attack and all. So let's get started. So firstly, how do I know that this website is vulnerable to SQL injection? Is by using a single quote. I use a single quote and I press enter and I see that there is a server error. So this is one of the hints that there is an SQL injection which can be possible in this website. Now I just do a filter such as pets and I see this. Okay, so now let's open Burp Suite and let me configure the proxy. That is done, and in the proxy tag let me turn the intercept as on and let me again select on pets. So this is the request which is going, and let me send this to this repeater and turn intercept off. So now we have the request. It's just like this, we have the request on a Burp Suite. So let me send this, and this thing which we are getting over here is the same website which we received here. So let me just paste this here and you can see this is the same website which we are receiving. So over here now we need to do an SQL injection attack, union attack. So let's get started. So firstly, the union command is used to select both of these columns from these two tables. So when I'll run this SQL, we'll see cities and country columns. Okay, now what the null, how to determine the number of columns is, for example, when I do select null and I run this, I get an error. Oops, that's wrong. When I select null comma null, I again to run this, I see the results. So I see a column, a row which was null, and the rest of them are giving the results. Again, when I do null comma null comma null, that is 3 null, and I'll run this, I got an error. So from this I can say that the number of nulls should be equal to the number of columns returned by the query, and the query, as you can see, returns 2 columns. So from null you can determine the number of columns. So that is great. Even rather than null, if I'll run a, since we know it is 2 columns, so let's remove that null as well. Let me put a and let me run this. You can see both of these are coming over here. So we use null because null can be applied to any column even if it accepts an integer or something like that. So I hope you understand why we are using null as for determining the columns. So now in this request, in this Burp Suite only, here rather than pets, firstly let me use a single quote to take the SQL injection, that the query, let me break that query. Now I need to type this thing, which is select union select null from the table. So I have broken it with this thing, and now I need to type select, then I'll type null, and then I'll type dash dash to like dash dash command will just comment out the rest of this thing. Like when I type dash dash, this thing will just be commented out and it can be removed. So here I did dash dash and the next part is removed. Now the thing is that we are sending a URL and the URL cannot contain spaces. So for this space you can use plus sign. Plus sign is treated as a space, and now this will actually go as pets space select space null. Now let me run this, and it gave an internal server error, just like when we were doing one single null over here and we were running this, we got a server error. just like this we are getting a server error here. Now let me write one more null, send this, again an error. Now let me type the third null, now let me send this, and again I am getting internal server error. So let me check pets. Okay, so the reason I'm getting this error is because I didn't type union. Sorry for that. And we are using union select null from suppliers, so I have to type union then select then of these. So again let's try union select null, error, second time error, third time it worked. So just like this, now we are sure that it has two columns. Over here, as we can see, it has two columns. Now we have determined that there are three columns because we are using three nulls. So let me just copy this link, let me go here and let me just paste this link over here. And yep, congratulations, we have solved the lab and we have successfully determined the number of columns which were there. And I hope you like this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and see you next time.